Hi, Manushka. It's really nice to meet you. My name is Claudia.
Hi Claudia, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm really glad that you made it in today.
Thank
I
you.
know that, you were thinking that you would have to reschedule and um, it was a little hectic, your life recently, right? But I'm glad that you're here today. And I want to let you know that whatever we discuss here in our sessions is confidential. So you don't have to worry that this information is going to get out in any way. But please know that if you do report that you have an intention to harm yourself or another person, I will have to report that, and that's for your protection. All right?
All right, thank
Okay. Thanks for understanding. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
you.
What brings you here today? Tell me about any issues or problems that you want to work on um, in our sessions together.
Well, I don't think nobody understand me. Like, I've been drinking a lot. I've been depressed. I'm stressed out, like just tired. I feel like I'm becoming an alcoholic. Like, I lost my job, and it's been very stressful. And I have bills piling on top of me, and I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I want to pull my hair out, and I don't have nobody to help me. Everywhere I looked, there's no jobs. Like, I'm just at a point where, like, I don't know what to do anymore, and all I could think about is just drinking, 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 drinking. And I'm like, please, please, just help me, please. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's becoming a burden. It's becoming
Mhm,
stressful,
mhm.
and I feel like I'm about to lose my apartment, and I don't have nobody else to go to. So please, please help me.
So there's a lot going on right now. There's
Yes,
and it's valid that you're feeling the way you're feeling, having lost your job and thinking that you're not going to have a place to live.
yes, that's
You know,
right.
those are things that increase your stress a lot. And how did that happen? How did you lose your job, if you don't mind sharing?
Well, this, excuse my language, but this hideous coworker who I just can't stand. Like, I just can't stand her. Like, sometimes I just feel like I just want to fight her. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just like she's always in everybody's business. Like, whenever I'm not talking to her, she tends to jump in my business and always giving me her inputs. Like, who are you to put your mouth into my business? And one day, I don't know what happened. I just literally like went off on her, and then the supervisor was trying to calm both of us down, and then I ended up cursing out the supervisor. Now I got fired, I lost my job, and ever since then it's been very hard. Like, it's just been rough for me. I don't know what to do, and now I feel like it's just draining me down to a point where now I'm drinking, and I'm drinking at least 2 to 3 times a day, and
Mhm.
I don't know what to do. And I'm tired of it. Like, I just want to pay my bills. I just I don't know what to do. It's becoming very depressing. Like, I don't know. Please, what can I do? Please tell me what can I do.
So let's work a little bit on that. I definitely want to know what your goals are. I hear that that was definitely a big trigger in your life to have this coworker that was getting in your business, right? So that's a big trigger. And now maybe has your drinking increased with having more time on your hands since you're not working?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk about some goals, and we're gonna start small. Let's talk about some big goals, but of course we're gonna work on small objectives, and we'll come up with these small objectives together.
Okay.
And a part of your treatment plan will come out of these big goals that you have. And then I'd also like to collect some data. And the way I do that is through some assessments. So we'll also complete those today as well. All right?
Do I have to? Like, I just do I have to do that? Like, I just need you to help me find a job. Like, that.
We
You just don't
definitely
understand. Like, this tramp just oh, I feel like I just want to pull my hair out. I need a drink. Like, I just need a drink. Like, is there a drink in here? Like, do you have a drink? Like, I
I
just need a
don't
drink.
have alcohol here, but what I do have are tools, and I can teach you some skills that will help you maybe use other things as coping methods other than alcohol. What, how do you feel about your drinking? Is this something that you would like to do less of? Is that one of your
Uh,
goals?
no, my intentions was not to drink at all. Like I was perfectly fine. Like I come to work. I say good morning to everyone. I'm very generous. I'm kind. I respect everyone. And then this one tramp who happens to just make me go like make me get out of character.
Mhm.
Now is just I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I know it was wrong. I should have just walked away, but I don't know. Like now I feel like while she still has a job, now I'm the only one left without a job and it's just been very stressful and I don't know what to do. Like I'm panicking, like I'm thinking of like I have a million things going on in my mind. Like I'm thinking about I'm about to get evicted. Like I don't know what else to do and if anything like I'm willing to do anything that can help me get a job. Like I
Mhm.
just need a job. Like I don't know where else to look. Like I've looked at advertisement, like look online and just nothing there. Like if you could just provide resources, like whatever it is, like
Mhm.
please, like I just need a drink, man.
We can absolutely work on trying to find you a job. I know that not paying the bills is also something that's a big stress for you right now.
You
Um,
think?
so definitely um, finding work is going to be something very important for you. Also, maybe learning a little bit about dealing with situations where someone is really annoying you a lot or really getting on your last nerve, because that's going to happen in different situations, in different places in life. It could happen at work, it could happen at the store, it could be, on the road when you're driving, right? Does that happen sometimes?
Um, yeah, you can say so.
Mm-hmm.
You can say
Okay,
so.
so we'll talk about emotion regulation, especially about some of those moments where you feel vulnerable, the most vulnerable, maybe some triggers, some things that someone can say or do that really triggers you. And then maybe we'll learn some things that you can do in those moments to help deal with those issues and not cause consequences, because it sounds like a big consequence that came out of this ineffective relationship that you had with this person, with that person that
You
triggered you
just
so much, was losing your job. And, that wasn't a good thing at all in your life. That caused a lot of issues now in your life, right?
yes.
Yeah, okay. So finding work, emotion regulation, decrease your drinking, right? You don't want to be drinking the way you're
I
drinking.
don't want to be drinking, but I
Yeah.
feel like because of my actions, it led me to this point,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's just draining me down.
Yeah.
It's bringing me down. Like I feel helpless. I feel hopeless. I don't have anyone to help me, and you know, and I feel stuck. I
Yeah.
feel stuck. I feel alone. My family won't even deal with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because of my attitude. They so-called say, but do you think I have an attitude? Like, do you think I have an attitude?
You know, I haven't seen this, but what you're telling me is that in the past, maybe you have had moments where you kind of lost your cool. So, even if I'm not seeing it in this session, it seems like it is something that you have experienced, and you're also taking responsibility for it. You recognized and you identified that your actions led to these consequences. And that's a really big thing, to have that awareness and to be able to recognize it. I acknowledge you for that because it is a big thing and it takes a big person to have that. So I'm really, really happy that you're at that moment, that you are able to identify those things. And feeling stuck when you don't have a job, that's natural. You know, feeling like your life might not progress because you don't have a job, I get that. Feeling alone, where is that coming from? Can you share with me a little bit more about that?
Well,
Not feeling understood by your family.
yes, I don't feel understood.
Hmm.
My family, I feel like my family is dysfunctional.
Hmm.
Like my mother, it's, all she do is yap, 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 yap. That's all she do, yap, 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 yap. And
Hmm.
then my sister, God knows what she be doing out there. And then my brother, well, all he cares about is playing his video games.
Hmm.
He's just, I feel so alone. I don't have anybody to talk to. And I just wish I could just be understood.
Hmm.
Like I just want somebody to understand me, understand where I'm
Hmm.
coming from. Like that's all I ask for. I mean,
Yeah.
is that so much to ask
Yeah.
for? Like, I just want to be understood. Like,
Yeah.
I'm frustrated, and me losing my job, like, I can't even go to my own family because it's like,
Yeah.
what can I do? You
Do you
know?
think that helping work on working on your communication may help with your family relationships? Is that something that you're interested in, or do
I
you feel
mean,
like your communication with them is good?
I mean, do you think I have a communication problem? I mean, I am talking to you,
Hmm.
you know?
I think you're expressing yourself beautifully. I'm wondering if the communication in your dynamics with your family is something that you want to work on.
Uh, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I do want to, talk to my family. I mean, that's something I always wanted is to be able to sit down and, for me and my family to talk and,
Hmm.
just have a family moments, have family times, just conversations. But it seems like that never happened because
Hmm.
everybody always doing their own thing.
Hmm.
And then here, little old me, just sitting here, just wondering, what can I do?
Yeah.
You know?
I do want to let you know, and I want to reassure you that this is the space where you will be heard. And I hope that you feel heard, and I hope that you feel understood in this space. And please be open and honest with me if at any moment you're not feeling heard or understood, because I would like to also make this communication helpful for you. And if it's not helpful, then we can work on that.
Okay,
Okay?
all right.
Are you open to doing some quick assessments today, or would you like to not do that?
I mean, I guess so. I mean,
Okay.
as if it's gonna help, then why not? You know.
It will help us look at a picture of where you are, at least, um, in a give us something tangible, some data to look at. And this is not where I base your treatment plan on solely. We definitely will, it will provide like a complement to your treatment, but we're going to work on your objectives regardless of what these tests come up as. Um, and I'll explain a little bit more as we go along. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the last 2 weeks and what problems have bothered you the most. So I'm going to ask you um, from 0 to 3, um, have you felt little interest or pleasure in doing things?
Um. No. Like I just been depressed, and so I have no interest in anything. The only thing I'm just worrying about is losing my home, paying the bills, and
Hmm.
just trying to get a job. And it seems like everything I do is just not working.
Okay. So would you say that that's how you feel nearly every day? More than half the days, or just several days in the last 2 weeks?
Uh, I would say every day because every day
Mhm.
I wake up and I think about drinking and then I drink some more to the point where sometimes I drink so much that I pass out and I
Mhm.
don't know what's going on. I wake
Okay.
up and then my mind is just not there
Okay.
and I'm getting these headaches, these migraines to a
Mhm.
point where I have to take some Tylenol, you
Okay.
know.
So there are blackouts happening, you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Are there
Yes.
risky behaviors occurring? And by risky behaviors, I mean, are you also in situations that are dangerous when you are under the influence?
I don't think so
Okay.
because I mostly stay home and
You're
just
home.
drink. Yes,
Okay.
I just drink.
I
I mean,
understand.
what can I do? I mean, it's not like I
Mm-hmm.
have any money, so where can I
Mm-hmm.
go? So I
Yeah.
just sit home and drink.
Right. It appears that you're consuming very high amounts of alcohol to be able to black out, which can be dangerous, you know. So I want to warn you about that, and we'll talk a little bit more about the consequences of large amounts of ingestion of alcohol. I want to get through this, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that, okay?
Okay.
So, in the last 2 weeks, have you been feeling down, depressed, or hopeless? Several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day?
You can say nearly every day.
Okay, all right. Um, Trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or sleeping too much? Several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day?
Well, I mean, me drinking every day, I mean, at first I'm okay. And then once I start drinking and I keep drinking, I'm
Mm-hmm.
blacked out.
Mm-hmm. So, do you sleep a lot
Yes,
the next day?
you can say that.
Okay, and you're drinking on a daily basis?
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
Feeling tired or having little energy, is that happening in the last 2 weeks? Has it happened several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day?
You can say mm, every day,
Okay.
just tired. And I guess, drinking so much can
Yeah.
really do that to you,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
are you drinking okay? Are you overeating or not eating as much?
I'm not eating as much.
Okay. Okay. So poor appetite is also something that's a problem right now.
You can say that. I mean, how can
Okay.
I eat when I don't even have money to even
Mhm.
buy food?
Yeah.
And all I could think about to take my stress away is drinking and
Yeah.
drinking and drinking. And it's becoming a toll on
Yeah.
me.
Now, you did mention that you're feeling hopeless and helpless. So I sort of know the answer to this next question, but I would like to know if it's more than half the days or nearly every day that you're feeling bad about yourself, or that you're a failure, or have let yourself down or your family down.
You can say all the above.
Hmm. Every day?
Yes, every day.
Okay. Trouble concentrating on things such as reading the newspaper or watching television.
You can say both. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to sit and read or watch TV. Like I just sit in the living room on the couch with bottle alcohol and keep drinking until I pass out.
Most days,
Yeah,
right?
most days.
Okay. Moving or speaking so slowly that other people could have noticed, um, or the opposite, being so fidgety or restless that you've been moving around more than usual.
Um,
Do you experience that?
I mean, sort of,
Okay, so is it maybe several days in the last two
say
weeks or
several
several
days. You can
days?
say
Okay,
that.
okay. Thoughts that you would be better off dead or hurting yourself in some way?
Well, when you look at my life right now, I say maybe I'm better off dead. Maybe the world would be a better place if I
Hmm.
was dead. Like, who would miss me?
Yeah.
My family doesn't care, and I'm not working. So, what do I have to live for?
Do you feel like that every day, Manushka?
I feel like that every day.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I will commit suicide, but,
Hmm.
but I just, I feel like a dead person inside. That's
Hmm.
just, I don't know what to do. And it's just draining me
Yeah.
very, very much.
It sounds like the depression is really taking a toll on you.
Yes, you can say
Yeah.
that.
I would like to um, contract for safety, and what that means is I would like you to commit to reaching out to me if you ever feel like that overwhelming feeling of not wanting to exist, or maybe thinking of killing yourself or have a plan. Um, or even if you're thinking about death a lot and it's becoming overwhelming, um, you will reach out to me and let me know.
Yes, I will
Okay, and we
definitely.
can work things out.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that was that. I definitely am going to look over your results and we'll talk about that in the next session. Um, and we probably will work on some anxiety disorder um, assessments next week as well. I'd like to know where your anxiety is. But for now, let's talk about um, your consumption of alcohol. I know that it is every day, so it's definitely more than 4 times a week. Um, and how many drinks on a typical day? Are we talking about one or two, 3 to 4, 5 or 6, 7 to 9, or 10 or more?
You can say maybe 3 to 4.
Okay. And how often do you have 6 or more drinks on one occasion? Does that ever happen?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. What do you think? Less than monthly? once a month, weekly basis, or daily or almost daily?
Uh, you can say daily.
Okay, okay. So this gives me a little bit more insight on where your level of drinking and depression is. So thank you for giving me all this information, and we're definitely going to go more into it in the next session, and then we'll continue to work on your treatment plan. But thank you for being here today. Thank you for being so open with
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
And how are you feeling?
Well, I feel a lot better now that I'm talking to you. So, you know, you're the best. It feels good to have someone to, give you open ears and just let you express your feelings, you know. And I'm looking very forward to, for our next session. And
Okay.
hopefully, things will get better.
Yes, I'll see you next week. I'm going to be sending you some resources, and we'll be working on, trying to find you a job because I know that's really important to you,
Yes.
and also some help that you can get right now financially. In the meantime, before you are able to get a job, I'll send you some
Oh,
of
thank
that
you so
information as
much.
well.
You're a great help. Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. It was great to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay.